Hey there Tech Packers, today we've got an awesome accessory to talk about for the Insta360 GO 3S and GO 3. We're diving into the Quick Reader, a small but mighty gadget that'll take your Insta360 experience to the next level. Let's dig in. So what exactly is the Quick Reader? For just around $50, this handy device makes transferring and charging your Insta360 GO 3S a breeze. No more flaky Wi-Fi connection. This is a direct connection. That means you can directly transfer your footage to your device. Stay tuned and I'll explain why this is a complete game changer and could save your mobile data fees too. You'll find a USB-C connection on one end of the Quick Reader and a Lightning connection for older iPhones on the other end. This means it's compatible with both newer and older devices. Hold the little lock button before you plug it into your phone just to hold that connector in place and you're done. Now there's a couple of fiddly steps here to make sure you get the sequence right to access the album on your camera unit. So just take your time to walk through this and you should be set to just edit directly from your camera album. Here's the great news. Not only will it work with the GO 3S, it will also work with the GO 3. Once you've updated your GO 3 Action Pod to the latest firmware, just magnetically attach your GO 3 or GO 3S camera unit onto the Quick Reader and you're ready. Now, a cool thing about using this Quick Reader to access your footage, when I connected my GO 3S to edit via the app or download footage via Wi-Fi, that meant that the Wi-Fi connection was no longer available for data. It was busy and taken up with my camera. But now, because I have a direct physical connection to my camera unit, I no longer have to rely on mobile data if I want to use templates or AI. I can do it directly from the camera connecting to the Quick Reader, and doing this directly, I can use that Wi-Fi connection on my device to connect to the internet. And now often this is far more convenient when editing little videos back home in your hotel or when you stop for a coffee and hop onto the internet on your phone, and save you some fees too. So here's the lowdown on its charging abilities. If you plug the Quick Reader into a power source, it will charge your GO 3S camera unit. This is fantastic because you don't need to use the Action Pod to charge the camera. Just plug it into a power bank or a wall adapter and you're ready again. Now this is a super handy little extra feature, especially if your Action Pod runs out of battery charge whilst you're traveling and you just want to get the camera unit up and running quickly rather than it taking a bit longer trying to charge the complete Action Pod plus the camera unit together, which is what you would have to do if you didn't have the Quick Reader. Here's some special sauce they've added to the Quick Reader to make it just brilliant. You know how you often run out of space and you need to clear your GO 3 or GO 3S camera unit, but you're scared of downloading it to your phone because you don't want to run out of space there too? Well, Insta360 has implemented a solution I've been recommending for ages. They introduced a slot for a micro SD card. This is a way of backing up your files to that card in the Quick Reader, and it deletes the backed up files from your GO 3 or 3S automatically, making more space for you to carry on shooting. Here's how to back up your files from the GO 3 or 3S. It's pretty simple. Now this process works for either using the Action Pod or just using the camera unit. Let's cover the Action Pod method first. Power on the camera, wait for it to go through that, and then attach it to the Quick Reader. Follow that process for plugging the Quick Reader into a power brick or power supply. Your Action Pod should already be switched on. Make sure that the camera is communicating with the pod okay, and you should see a screen come up asking if you want to transfer files. You'll also see how much space is taken up on your GO 3 or 3S, as well as the space available on your micro SD card. And from this screen, you can simply manage the backup to the card. Once your files are transferred to the card, it's pretty simple to access your files there, as you can see here. Now there's a way of doing this if your camera pod is out of battery and you can't access it for some reason, just using the camera unit. Tap the GO 3 or 3S's button and the camera will beep and the indicator light will blink green. This starts transferring the files to the micro SD card and charges the camera unit too. Once the camera beeps 3 times and the camera stops blinking and stays green, the transfer is complete and you're done. But it doesn't stop there, it just keeps delivering value. The quick reader can read SD cards from other devices too, whether it's an Insta360 Ace Pro, X4, X3, or even a GoPro, or even a DJI Osmo Action or Pocket, or any other camera using a micro SD card. You can transfer all your files using this cool little device. It's like having a universal transfer hub in your pocket. The tiny little pocket in your jeans. And if you've transferred from an Insta360 device onto your SD card, you can use the quick reader to edit straight from the card in the app, or you can plug it into your computer to use Insta360 Studio for even better export quality. So, is the quick reader worth the $50 price tag? I think it is. It's nothing less than a great and very versatile little bit of kit. It makes transferring and charging your Insta360 GO 3S and GO 3 so much easier. My only tiny complaint is that it currently only comes in white. I wish it was available in black to match the rest of my gear, but that's just a minor issue. If you're out and about and something happens to your action pod, the quick reader can save the day. You can still connect it, download your files, and charge your camera. Overall, the quick reader is a fantastic little accessory for the Insta360 GO 3S and GO 3. It's portable, versatile, makes your life so much easier. Whether you're vlogging, traveling, or just shooting for fun, this little device is a great addition to your gear kit. This will absolutely transform how I use my GO 3 and 3S when I'm traveling, and I think it could do the same for you too. I'll be doing a full accessory review for the GO 3S soon, so stay tuned for that. If you have questions or comments, drop them below. And if you haven't already, check out my Christchurch vlog to see the Insta360 GO 3S in action in glorious 4K. I'll see you there.